My name is Yolanda Scott, and I'm bringing this new show to you. It's called How to Make It in the Wood. Hollywood, obviously. I've been out here for about 8 years. I've done commercials, short films, stand-in work, a bunch of other random stuff out here. And I haven't really had my break yet. I guess as people say, your break, you know what that means. Famous, whatever. My goal is to be a successful actor, which I think in my head, in terms of success, is someone who's constantly working and getting paid to, do their specific job. Like, I love student films. I have actually done a lot of stuff with LA Film and a bunch of others, USC, and a bunch of different schools, stuff like that. But it's time for me to start, booking jobs that pay and that can sustain my life. Because right now I'm a bartender, and I started my own cupcake business called Yo-Yo's Cupcakes, and it's fun. It's something to do, but it's not my passion. I enjoy it, but I don't see myself there 10 years from now. So acting is my number one goal. I've been like watching all these motivational videos from J.K. Rowling to Oprah Winfrey to Les Brown, Zig Ziglar. I mean, there's just so many I've seen and watched, and I see how they had a dream that was very small, and they cultivated it and they loved it and they groomed it until they were huge successes. And I hope I can be that one day, and I wouldn't mind being a motivational speaker too once the motivation gets going. So these are the topics I want to talk about. Weight. It's weird out here in LA. I never cared about it. Looks, headshots, clothing, auditions, classes, and how to stay motivated and positive. I made a list because I'm just everywhere all the time. So let's do the topic of weight. I moved out here when I was 21. I was about 120 pounds at the time. And I'm 5'2", 5'3". And my manager said that I need to lose more weight and pat my boobs down, squish them down. I don't have big boobs, they're not that big, for auditions. And at the time I just was like, what? I'm already 120, like I've been working out like crazy. So I got a personal trainer. I dropped down to 114 was my lowest weight. I was always hungry. And then I just couldn't do it. And so I ballooned up to 147 was the biggest weight I've ever been. And then I went down to like a comfortable weight of between 125 and 130. But right now I happen to be 140. It's a little puffy for my height because I'm short and I got a big old bow. Itty bitty gut. I didn't like it. So, I decided to start going to the gym. I made out days on my planner. Days to go to the gym, do cardio, switch up cardio with weights and stuff like that. I started today, so today is day 1 at 140. And I'm going to work on getting a comfortable weight for myself and not for the castings, because you see so many actors out there that, I mean, hello, Orange is the New Black. None of them are stick thin except for the lead character, but that's probably just her natural height and weight. Everyone else looks like a normal weight. I don't see why people are so stressed out about stick figures. I just don't get it, and it's not cute. And a lot of them look like boys. I've never pictured a beautiful woman being super duper skinny. on purpose, unless it's like your body frame, then it's beautiful. Whatever, forget everything I said. But if you're forcing yourself to be that, then it's not healthy. It's not a good way to be. Um, so my goal, because I have to have a goal, because that's how I am. I make goals, dream goals, acting goals, just goals, is to start with 5. 5 is a good number. 5 is an easy number to lose, and then work my way from that to this, to this, to that. I felt comfortable at 125 at my height, and I felt good. I didn't lose my butt, and my boobs were really pretty decent size because when you get skinny, the first thing to go is either your boobs or your butt. And those are the 2 things that I want to keep on my body. So those are the things I want to keep. Anyways, so and then the look, I changed out my look. I actually dyed my hair not too long ago. It's wet, so it's like really weird looking goofy. And I chopped it off. I did, and this is just for like African American girls, or girls who have like super curly hair. I've been noticing commercials and TV shows that 95% of the girls have a natural texture. Is that conditioner? Have a natural texture to their hair. They're not straight. They're not all using all these thick wigs and extensions and all that stuff. They want you to be more natural. So I was like, you know what? I might as well try this. So it's been about a year in July since I started going natural. Yeah, it's working out. It's actually growing pretty fast. It's actually really long, surprisingly. I take care of it, as much as possible. Shrinkage it happens. And onto that look, I had to change my headshots. I actually have an audition today. Well, I got an audition today for tomorrow. So I have to put my wig back on so they see that's what I look like at that time. With the pictures. Always look like your pictures when you go on auditions. You don't have to wear the same exact outfit because that doesn't make any sense. It's a broad spectrum of what you're going to go out for. Tomorrow is casual. And then when you start looking for headshots and who to do them, look for people who look like you, because when you do headshots, you want to know whether or not they can work with your skin color. And that sounds weird because, if you're white, that's most of the pictures on LA Casting or Central Casting or all the castings. They're usually, that look, white, blonde hair, blue eyes, or white, brown hair, green, whatever. You know what I mean. So when it comes to African Americans, if you don't see the photographer taking pictures of people with your skin tone and you don't see that it looks good or not, I wouldn't do it. That's only my suggestion, but who knows? They could be really good. I've done some to where it's like they don't necessarily know how to do colors, lighting with the color and, stuff like that. Most of my pictures have been outside, which has been really fun. I got like really great outdoor photos. I had a few indoors, but then the color came out really weird. So, to each his own. Whatever you like. Clothing. When I first got out here, clothing was like a thing. I was like, I have an audition for this look. I have to go buy that outfit and do my hair this way. And then after I kept going auditions, I was like, why am I wasting all this money? I'm obviously not getting paid for this yet, so why am I spending all this money on these auditions? And then I didn't even book anything, so what does it make any sense? So don't go shopping for auditions unless it's like you don't have the basic stuff like the pantsuit, the girl next door, and the basic colors and stuff like that. If you don't have that, just have that in your repertoire of wardrobe just to have. What I've learned about auditions is, oh jeez, when I used to go to auditions, I was so afraid that the person in front of me or the person behind me was so much better than me. So I was like, poof, it's already out of my mind. It's already yours. I just gave you that audition. It's yours. I just gave it to you because I decided to self-deprecate myself and say I couldn't do it, which is horrible. I know, but I did. So don't do that. Go into auditions like, hey, this is practice. If I don't get it, it's fine. Move on to the next one and the next one. And eventually someone will call you and be like, hey, I like it and I want you. If you know where that's from, you'll find it hilarious. And then classes. I've been in so many different classes. It's ridiculous. Auditioning classes, commercial classes, scene study, college courses. Oh gosh, so many. You know what I'm going to start doing is workshops with casting directors. I got an email from my agent telling me all these agencies, all of these casting directors didn't say yes to your photo because they don't know who you are, so they don't watch it. And I was like, that hurts my feelings. But I learned. So I decided I'm going to start doing that. So I have a list. It's back to my notebook. There's a bunch of different companies you can go to. You just put, I think most of them are free, and then it's free to sign up, and then it's like $25 to like $35, maybe $40 for a casting director workshop or one-on-one. I've done a one-on-one before. It was interesting. It was with a manager, I believe. Yes. And I didn't know what to say. I seemed really green. What you do is you get a 1-minute monologue. One? Okay. 2-minute monologue. You have another guy reading with you, and then the casting director's on the other side. And so you read that monologue with them, and then afterwards you have like 3 minutes to talk to the casting director or agent or whoever you're talking to. And you just sell yourself as much as possible. Which is weird when you haven't done work in a while. Then you're like, do I lie? Do I not lie? Don't lie. It's never a good thing. I've lied before and it's embarrassing. I literally lied on my resume, and then the person was like, so, you know this guy? You worked with him? I was like, yeah. They're like, oh, because that's not how you spell his name. I was like, well, that's embarrassing. So, the last two, because my time is almost 15 minutes. Oh my gosh, it's 12 minutes and 34 seconds. Stay motivated. Absolutely stay motivated, because honestly, being out here, you know how hard it is to stay motivated. I have stopped acting so many times and gave up so many times that it's ridiculous how many times I've given up. So just don't do it, okay? Because eventually something will happen, and it's weird when you know you want to be an actor or whatever you want to do, a doctor, whatever. Something pulls you back in there, like snatches it back up. Because honestly, the times when I'm like, I effing hate this and I don't want to do it ever again, I get called for an audition. I book something and meet somebody who is doing projects who wants to work with me. Or just something random out of nowhere, and you're like, I thought I gave you up. Get out of my face. And it's like, oh, hell no, you didn't. And you're like, And then all of a sudden, you're back in it. So it's like a repetitive loop. Perpetual loop over and over and over and over again. So I decided, put my hand down. If the universe wants me to do this, and it keeps pushing me and knocking me in the head, do it, do it, do it. And I'm like, can you please stop? Can you please stop? I don't want to. Why? Because I'm scared. What are you scared of? I don't know. Everything. Failure. Success. I don't know. People look at me. People not going to look at me. I don't know. Are they going to like me? Are they not going to like me? Oh. That's what I did. So I need to stop doing that. So I decided, who cares what they think? I'm gonna do me. Do you, bro? Do me. That doesn't really, it's not really a thing. Whatever. I got like 40 seconds. Okay. Staying positive. Read as many books as possible. Right now I'm starting to read, I read As Men Thinketh. I'm reading a bunch of other books because, I'm a cheesy girl. I like reading books about movies that are going to be made. So I'm like, I want to be part of that. I want to learn everything about it. But yeah, read as much as possible. Learn as much as possible. Practice as much as possible. Get your friends, sister, brother, uncle, aunt, whoever, your mom. Practice as much as you can. Stay motivated. And I will see you next time. And I'll tell you about my audition that I have tomorrow. Bye, guys.